Welcome to Kidoploy. I decided to make Monopoly, but in a kid's version. So we have birds that are the $1 bills, and each one says, "In Daddy We Trust," and then Kidoploy money. We got like a bunch of them over here, all done up. And then we have caterpillars are $100. They also say "In Daddy We Trust" and Kidoploy money, but each one of them has a different face on it. So that's a tiny face, that's a bigger face, like happy face, and so on. For that whole stack is all $100 bills for everyone. There are $20 bills, and they're all the same, and it's a big stack of them as well. And then there are fishes, which are $10 bills, and they say "not real" on their tail. And then we have, instead of chance cards, we have playground cards. And each one says something different. So this one says, "You did not wait your turn in line for the slide. Go back 3 spaces." And it's a whole stack of those. And then you have restaurant cards. Oh, well, the playground cards are all themed of like school time and things that you could do wrong at school. And the restaurant cards are things that you could do wrong, like with a family or at a restaurant and stuff like that. So the top card says, "You spilt your drink all over the table and food. You lose $5. And each one of them has a different color and like a different picture. Okay. And then all of this money will come off so that we can have the board be clear. Alright, now that the board's all cleared off, these go in each spot, one in each of the empty green spots. We have little dinosaurs. I bought a big pack of them because there's a bunch of different colors. There's green, purple, red, pink, yellow, blue, and there's little stegosauruses. There's ones in eggs. There's big, long things. I think there's one other dinosaur in here as well. But then each time someone plays, they can pick whichever one they want to play. Me and my daddy. My daddy is purple, and I have the little pink thing. And we start at go. And then each thing around the board is different. So there's the Dollar Tree, the campground, Stuffy Tax, Toys R Us, McDonald's, community pool, ice rink, timeout chair, and peeking around the corner, Dairy Queen, Nightlight Factory, candy shop, dog park, KB Toys, GameStop, bowling alley, arcade. It's instead of free parking, it's a playroom. There's the mall, Disney store, Bounce Magic. This is Fisher Price Toys and their little toy blocks. Daycare, Planet Pizza, the Juice Factory, Pet Store, and then this one just says "Go to timeout because you've been misbehaving." There's a skate park, craft store, go-kart track, Babies R Us, Lego Factory, the library tax to renew your library card, laser tag, and there you go. And then each of the things have their own title deed. So each one says title deed, the rent when someone lands on it, each of the houses, what it is with a hotel, what each house and hotel costs, and what it costs to give it back. And you have these for each color. And on the back of them, they have a symbol. Each color is coordinated with a symbol, and then around the board there are also the symbols there. That is because mainly my daddy is colorblind, but in general, it's so that if you can't tell the colors apart from each other, you can look at the symbol and go, "Oh, I know this is light blue because the light blue card that says community pool on it, the back of it has a triangle." There's also all of the cards for the factories and the toy stores. These ones, because they weren't colored, I could design the back of them. So for Babies R Us, it has the rent. If 2 toy stores are owned, it's $50. If 3, $100. If 4, it's $200. And then it's got its baby bottle and a rattle. This one is KB Toys. It's got a helicopter, castle, and a toy chest. This one is Fisher Price. It's got stacking rings, soft blocks, and a sippy cup. And then, of course, Joffrey for Toys R Us, a nightlight for the Nightlight Factory, and a juice box for the Juice Box Factory. So we're going to leave these all off to the side, and we're going to play around. We already have our caterpillars out. Each person starts with $1,500, and then you go from there. So, alright. Do you want me to go first or you to go first? Alright. So, I'm going to take my dice. 2. So, I move my little guy. 1, 2, and I draw a restaurant card. So, I lose $5. So, I'll sort out $5 and stick it in the bank. Which will leave me with what? $1,495. What? I only lose $5. Yeah. It will be $1,495 left. Alright, and then the restaurant card will go back onto the bottom of the pile so that it won't be drawn again until way, way later. And then, oof, I dropped the dice. Alright. Got 4. So this is a stuffy tax. You pay $200 to feed them. So he'll hand me 2 of his caterpillars, and they'll go over in the bank. And then I'll roll again. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's the Nightlight Factory. So when you land on a space that's unowned, you have the options to either buy it or it goes up for auction where you would bid against each other for it. But I'm just going to spend money and buy it. So I'll take my cool caterpillars and I'll put them in the bank. And then we'll go through all the colored stuff, which these are backwards right now. But we'll grab up that. Boop. Whoops. See, I was looking for pink, even though I'm not looking for the actual pink one. Hold on. Ah, Nightlight Factory. And then I get to save that. And ta-da! That's how the whole game plays. You go around the board, and the goal at the end is to be the person that has the most money, and then the other person has no money left at all. They go bankrupt. The only thing that's left to show is these are Lego pieces. So there are 8 spot Lego pieces, and there are 4 spot ones. There are 18 of the 4 spot ones. Those are for houses, so each one is a house. And then the bigger ones, there are 18 of them as well, and those are hotels. So when you get a hotel, it increases the rent on your card and gets you more money back from other players. 4 houses go down first, and then you trade in all 4 houses to get to a hotel. And the goal is to get as many houses and as many hotels as you can, because especially when you're playing with bigger groups of people, there's only 18 houses and 18 hotels. So someone could have hotels on all of their stuff, and you're left with no hotels or no houses that you can put on your things, because if there isn't any left in the bank to give you, you can't do it. So, and then the whole goal is to just have fun and play. It can be played with any age, with any amount of people. You could have like 10 people playing it. As long as you have enough money created in the bank to separate out enough money to each person, then you can play with it, whoever you want.